And here we go again, another day here in Jacksonville for Jaguars training camp. And yesterday was a really big day. They didn't practice, but we did get the first initial depth chart released to the public. And man, are there a lot of training camp battles with new head coach here in Liam Cohen. He is really giving everyone a fair opportunity to win the starting job. And one position group that is really intriguing to me is the new safety room. You obviously add Eric Murray. You also have Darnell Savage. I initially thought Darnell Savage would have an upper hand to win one of those safety jobs, but initially he is ranked as the second guy on the depth chart alongside Eric Murray. And then the other safety position is Andrew Wingard, who is, listen, all credit to him. He has been explosive, playmaker all camp long. OTAs, mandatory minicamp, and now training camp. The dude is continuing to make plays. You also have Antonio Johnson, who is battling with him, as well as Caleb Ransaw. This safety room is extremely deep, very talented, and they have a lot of guys they really love. And in this video, we're going to break down all the news, notes, highlights, observations from today's practice, okay? We're going to deep dive into some 11-on-11, some 7-on-7. We're going to show you everything you need to know from today. Before we dive in, hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure you guys go follow my guy Jamal here, who does a great job covering this team. If you're a Jaguars fan, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go follow him on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, for more news and notes and highlights. And let's kind of just dive right into the video. Johnny Munt was back at practice today in that non-contact jersey. What's interesting about him is they're listing him as the tight end 2 on this football team going into this year's NFL season. You obviously have Brenton Strange, who is going to get a massive role, but Johnny Munt is fighting for that number 2 job alongside Hunter Long. He's a guy that they're trying to work in as well. So right now, this is a big day for Munt being back at practice because there is that battle. You need to prove yourself alongside 84 right there, Hunter Long, who's also a guy they do like. So let me know who you guys think will win that tight end 2 job on this team. The Jags a couple of days ago also signed a new DB in Levi Wallace, and they expect him to be a guy that can contribute almost right away. Yes, you have Tyson Campbell and Jordan Lewis as your starting outside boundary corners, or not boundary corners specifically, but starting corners on this team. You also have Jarrian Jones, Travis Hunter, who is listed as the 3rd string, but again, he's in a battle with Jarrian Jones. You got Monteric Brown, and then Levi Wallace. So that's about 6 guys that they do have faith in that can step in and play for them right away. So I think adding that depth to the room, more competition throughout the rest of the preseason and training camp, obviously, is a good thing for this team. I think this is something they needed, and I think this is something that they can continue to work on and build that depth of the secondary. And right now, I think they're loaded. I think they got like 4 or 5 safeties that I like. They got like 5-6 corners that I like. So they're definitely loaded in this secondary for sure. Now, there were a couple more drills that my guy Jamal had posted on his page. Again, you guys can go watch them. We got a little bit of the towel drill here where we're working on footwork, breaking through, and then going to pick up the ball with the towel in this case scenario, just working on balance. Here's another one with Jack Kaiser and some linebackers going through some tackling drills that time, right? So again, more drills you guys can go see. Here's Liam Cohen talking to Parker Washington, maybe trying to talk about route concepts or whatnot. But this is a wide receiver core I'm very high on, right? They listed Travis Hunter, Brian Thomas, De'Ami Brown as your top 3 wide receivers. From there, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Parker Washington is your 4, and your 5 is, in my opinion, Joshua Cephas. I think he has done a great job within this offense so far in training camp. I think he's earned himself a spot, almost, already. They've listed Travis Etienne and Tank as kind of co-starters with each other. They've also said that this running back room, they're going to keep 4. So Bashawn Tuen and LaQuinn Allen probably both going to make the team as well. You're going to have 4 running backs on this team, and they might all play a little bit, right? You got LaQuinn Allen, who's probably your 3rd down back at times, who can catch the ball at the backfield. You got Tuen, who's explosive playmaker in open space, home run guy, and then Tank, short yardage. You got Etienne, who can create some separation. So again, I like this running back room a ton as well. They got a lot of depth, man. They really do. All right, so right now we're going to dive into a little bit of 11-on-11 and 7-on-7. I'm excited about this portion. Before we dive in though, guys, make sure you do me a big time favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more Jaguar updates throughout the entirety of this season. Training camp, preseason, regular season, we got you guys covered. And with that being said, let's just dive into the video, okay? So, or not the video, but the 11 on 11. So, first off, 11 on 11, Trevor Lawrence handoff to Etienne. We have normally seen this be Tank Bigsby almost every single rep. Almost every single rep of training camp thus far, the first rep has gone to Tank. So, this being Etienne really shows that they do want to use both these guys. Next play, Trevor Lawrence to Tank Bigsby, using him as a receiver. Pass complete down the sideline, really open. Dewey was the closest defender. Looked like Bigsby had a big time play. Trevor Lawrence to handoff to Etienne. No space. Move my camera over so you guys can see a little bit better. So no space as back-to-back handoffs to Etienne where he went nowhere. Trevor Lawrence to Hunter Long again in that tight end battle. Pass complete over the middle. Jarrian Jones was in coverage, and Eric Murray made the stop. Nick Mullins handoff to Tuin was stuffed. Handoff's not looking good so far. Nick Mullins to Parker Washington. Nice catch, nice throw with Darnell Savage in coverage. Travis Hunter on defense now. He put on a white jersey over his teal. So this is what I'm talking about. He is flipping sides of the ball mid-practice. Again, this is cool. It's cool to see. Handoff to Allen. Travis Hunter was first contact. Nick Mullins handoff to Jackson. Let's see if we got any more here. So again, now took off the white, flipped back to the offensive side of the ball. He's flipping sides of the football mid-practice. Trevor Lawrence to De'Ami Brown, pass incomplete on the sideline. Couldn't get the feet down. Another handoff to Tank, stuffed pretty quick. Handoff to Etienne, not much room. Looks like they're just not finding space within this running game. Some more here, 11-11 false start on the offense. Travis Hunter, again, switches sides of the ball. We go back to Nick Mullins with the offense. He had 1 to 2 in. Made Miller miss an open space. Again, home run type of player. Guys that can make people miss an open space. We had 1 to Allen, tackled by Daniel Thomas. Another false start by the offense. Not good. Cephas comes up with a deep pass completed. Again, he's been one of my standouts from camp that I've seen and heard about thus far. And then we had a handoff to Jackson. Tough run. And Craig had the stop on that one. We had a couple more reps here. One more in 11 on 11. Seth Hennigan to Singer here. It was a short pass completed. Hunter's side of the field, but looked like he had a deep zone. Came up for the stop. But they did go into some one-on-one opportunities. Tuin versus Miller, good rep. Quick to pick up the blitz. Etienne versus Combs. Nice swim move inside by Combs. Does seem like he got by Etienne. We had Tank versus Gardeck. Good contact from Tank. And Gardeck with the nice counter. Etienne versus Muma. This one was completed to the outside. Tank versus Miller completed with a little inside-out setup. Allen versus Foyer. Again, complete pass to the outside. Overall, couple of reps here in one-on-ones. Tuin versus Muma. Completed pass outside, tight coverage. Etienne versus Combs. Deep back shoulder pass completed. Looks like running backs did a pretty good job in these one-on-ones for sure. Alright, so we have some more 11 on 11 here. Etienne, short pass completed. Sacked by Josh Hines Allen. Trevor Lawrence to Travis Hunter. Deep down the field. Got a step on Tyson, but Tyson stayed close. Pass was incompleted. Another handoff to Tank. Ran behind Bowman. We had a Washington pass completed. Handoff to Tuin. Irwin got a catch. Travis Hunter in on defense now. Hunter handoff, or not Hunter. Mullins handoff to Tank. Jefferson was in the backfield. Trevor Lawrence back on offense. Caught one from Trevor Lawrence. Pass complete over the middle. Trevor Lawrence handoff to Etienne. Another one to Hunter. Looks like that chemistry is really starting to be built here. Cephas had a catch there. Singer had one. So there's probably so much more coming out here. Make sure you guys go follow Jamal for more coverage on this team. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications. And yeah, seems like Travis Hunter and Trevor Lawrence and this Jacksonville Jaguar team, the chemistry is starting to build a little bit here. And he's playing both sides of the ball pretty much every other play, it feels like, during these practices. So very cool to see. And hopefully it keeps going from here. So see you in the next one. Peace.